Hi, everybody, and welcome to City Beat from City Hall. I'm your host, Nancy Byrne. What you are seeing behind me, we want to point out a couple of things, are some beautiful flags created by artist Justin Favela. They represent some of the important days coming up over the next few months, from Halloween to Election Day. We also want to point out that we are sharing our City Hall wall with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you come to City Hall, you'll be seeing a lot of pink. We have some great economic news to share with you. There is a big new store out at the Meadows Mall. It's called Curacao. And on opening day, October 1st, literally thousands of people waited in line to celebrate this California-based company coming to Nevada. Anxious shoppers started lining up at 5 o'clock in the morning on October 1st outside Curacao, a home, fashion, and electronics store with roots in California. This big new store is a first in Nevada. With great opening day bargains and excitement over the store picking Nevada as its latest location, it's estimated some 10,000 people stepped through the doors by 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Curacao is a growing company, and this Vegas market is a very vibrant market for us. So we saw it as a great opportunity for us to enter and really embrace the community and do great things here.
The store is what the owners call Latin American themed and offers a wide variety of fashion and home appliances, but electronics is one of its biggest selling items. What they say sets it apart from other big box stores is that it offers its own credit and prides itself in catering to families and truly becoming a community partner.
Well, first of all, like I said, the culture of family. Secondly, we train our employees really well, so they're going to be very knowledgeable, and we really believe in our customer experience. We also celebrate the Latin heritage. We've hired a lot of Hispanic bilingual employees. That way we can serve the community we're in better. We mirror the community.
The store has given a boost to the Meadows Mall, occupying what used to be the first floor of Dillard's and providing jobs to people who call Las Vegas home.
Absolutely. We've hired about 150 people from Southern Nevada. We're hoping that they become our family, just like we across Curacao believe we are family. And we're looking forward to supporting the community we operate in.
It may be catering to our locals, but some of the shoppers came from as far away as Mexico to be part of the opening day celebration and sales. Curacao has been around for nearly 40 years, and it's not likely this Las Vegas location will be their last as they continue to grow. This is the 12th store for the chain. The other 11 are located in California and Arizona. But on this day here at the Meadows Mall, this is the store being celebrated by thousands who plan on becoming regular customers.
The community has really welcomed us, and we're really happy they're here to celebrate with us.
Now, we were told by management they didn't want to simply bring in staff from some of their other stores. They really wanted to hire those 150 employees from right here in our community, and that's what they did. Well, Neonopolis is showing some more great signs of coming back to life. Just this past summer, we celebrated the opening of some new venues, and more recently, Mayor Carolyn Goodman joined in on the celebration of 2 new venues there, a place to play and a place to grab a popular snack. The recession hit hard here at the downtown Neonopolis. But the bumpy ride may just be over. On September 28th, this new arcade opened up. And on that very same day, nearby, Beef Jerky Neonopolis gave Mayor Carolyn Goodman a sneak peek of what's to come.
With the Bombay Sapphire, all the way.
It was a celebration times 2. Earlier in the day, when Mayor Carolyn Goodman presented proclamations to both businesses and offered hope that the days of empty storefronts in the Neonopolis are a thing of the past. The owner of the center echoed her prediction.
This one day Joshi's dream and the city's dream will have come true. There will not be any open store. Everything will be full.
From your lips to God's ears.
From what say it?
Your lips to God's ears.
Won't that be nice?
Mayor Goodman went on to say that Joshi's determination and the City of Las Vegas staff make doing business in our city a breeze.
We have the best team. For all of you who have ever opened anything here, you just slide right on through.
The Fremont Arcade will be open every day from 11 a.m. to midnight, 11 to 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. From old-fashioned pinball machines to the largest Pac-Man in the world, there is something here for everyone. And when you're done scoring here, you can do some snacking here. This Hawaiian-style jerky shop offers just about every flavor and texture of the meaty snacks. So strap in and enjoy the ride. The bumpy days seem to be behind for Neonopolis. Fun and games are on the horizon for this complex. Parking is really easy at the Neonopolis. They have their own parking garage underground. You can find the entrance on North 4th Street. First hour is free. Well, staying on this economic theme, if you're looking for a fulfilling career, the city of Las Vegas is looking for you. We're looking for communications specialists. Our Sue Levitt went to the call center to find out what it's like to be a 911 operator.
The unique thing about this job is that you got to get up, stand up, and keep going because you got another call coming.
But right now, is he awake? Is he breathing? So when you see the paramedic units, flag them down, okay? We're almost there, okay? Appreciate it.
These communication specialists are taking calls we hope we never have to make.
I do already have units on the way. They are coming as fast as they can. If you start seeing flames or anything like that, please call us back at 911, okay?
It's a demanding and intense job that requires focus and the ability to multitask, but these operators wouldn't have it any other way.
I love my job. That's the thing is, I love people. I love to help people. I love to sit and listen to people and tell them it's gonna be okay. We're sending someone to help you. I'm here. I'm not gonna hang up this phone. I know you're scared. I know you're going through this, but I'm here for you right now. That's what I love about this.
Letha Lofton has been with the city as a communications specialist for 17 years. She likes that her job gives her a sense of peace and makes her feel like she's contributing to society.
A lot of people, when they first come in, they're excited, and then they start realizing that these are real lives. These are real people. I am really in control. When you're doing CPR on that line and you have that mother or that father and they're crying and you're telling them just keep pumping, I'm gonna be there.
Inside the call center, you'll notice that the lights are kept dim. You won't notice any bright colors on the walls or any fancy decorations. This is to keep the environment calm for these 911 operators who can take up to 500 high-stress calls per day.
For the most part, it's the calmness against the chaos. The calm is in here, and we promote that because you know the chaos is outside these walls that you have to handle.
One of the things David Westbrooks loves most about his job, he can be that calming factor for people who call in for help.
All right, let her know that the paramedic unit's on the way up.
During one of the most difficult and stressful times in their lives. And in his 23 years of working for the city, he'll never know just how many lives he's changed, but knows every day he comes to work, he makes a difference.
I know every day that somehow, some way, I might have affected someone's life. It might have not been every single person that called me, but I can leave the day knowing that somewhere I made somebody's life better and easier for the emergency that they had that they didn't ask for so that they can cope with it.
Don't move him unless it's absolutely necessary.
A communications specialist handles 3 different types of calls: non-emergency, emergency, and dispatch. The call taker tries to keep the caller calm while the dispatcher sends our first responders to the scene, giving them vital information on what they can expect once they arrive.
You got to be that type of person. You got to have empathy. You got to have diversity in your life. You can't see on the other end of the phone. Everyone that calls you is calling you for help. They got to have that stick-to-itiveness. You got to have a tough skin and stuff, but at the same time that you balance that toughness, you got to have so much care on the other side and stuff. You got to be a person that wants to help people. There's no other way around it.
As long as they have a heart and they have determination and they want something more out of life, they can do it. If you love to help, if you love people, apply.
For City Beat, I'm Sue Levitt.
If you are interested in applying, you can get a lot more information by going online at www.lasvegasnevada.gov. Thank you, Sue Levitt, for that story. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to take you to a very interesting cooking competition using ingredients you might find in your pantry or an emergency kit. Sound disgusting? Not so much. We'll explain when we come back. Congratulations to the City of Las Vegas Employee of the Month, Larry Rogers. As a senior engineering technician for Public Works, Larry has the important job of helping keep our children safe. He is our school traffic safety specialist. His top priority is making our roads, crosswalks, and traffic signals safer for students and parents as they go to and from school. Most recently, Larry was able to address traffic issues in Ward 6 near the Imagine School on Grand Montecito. Through Larry's efforts, afternoon pickup of students by parents has become much smoother and safer. Larry is an unsung hero working behind the scenes to keep our children safe. Congratulations, Larry Rogers, the City of Las Vegas Employee of the Month. Welcome back to City Beat. We have moved to the Chamber Gallery here in City Hall, where there's a brand new exhibit called Native American Visions. Well, we all know that in honor of September being Emergency Preparedness Month, all of you have taken out those emergency kits and replaced old non-perishable goods with new ones, right? Of course you did. Well, one of the pieces of advice our emergency manager, Carolyn Levering, always gives when it comes to filling up those kits is put stuff in there that you're actually going to want to eat in an emergency. And to drive that point home for the third year in a row, there was an emergency kit cook-off showing that non-perishable does not have to mean non-palatable. Teams from across southern Nevada took their stations here at MGM Grand, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, the City of Las Vegas, Henderson, Clark County, all here for a very important drill. They want to be sure if we ever have to shelter in place for an emergency, there may be challenges we have to face, but eating like royalty should not be one of them. This was the annual Southern Nevada Emergency Kit Cook-Off.
I call it chopped on steroids, because I've seen what's in the backpack, and I think you're all crazy.
It's an event that takes a lighthearted look at a very serious subject, the importance of not only putting together an emergency kit that can sustain your family for at least 72 hours, but making sure you include food items that you'll actually want to eat.
Put in your emergency food kit things that will last a long time, but that will also taste good in an emergency. Don't put things in your kit that you won't eat on any other given day, because that's not what you want when you're stressed out. Put things in your emergency kit that you're going to actually look forward to seeing when you have to open it.
This cook-off was the brainchild of Las Vegas emergency manager Carolyn Levering 3 years ago. The first was held at City Hall with just a handful of teams. This year it was held at this MGM Grand Ballroom and has grown to 10 entities. And this year, with the help of 3 Square, there was a new focus on those in our community who are food insecure.
If you don't know where your meal's coming from tomorrow, then your 3-day plan is very hard to grasp. And so we wanted to partner up with 3 Square this year, who's just done a remarkable job in this valley. I'm so proud of that organization. It's unbelievable.
Deputy Chief John Steinbeck helped kick off the cook-off, since Clark County was the winner of the event last year.
It comes down to personal preparedness at that time. No matter what our government agencies do, such as ours, that are working so hard throughout the year to try to prepare for these type of emergencies, a community can be overwhelmed in a blink of an eye.
So this is just a way of putting a little bit of fun in the serious topic of personal preparedness. Now, here's how the competition works. Each team of 3 includes 2 representatives from their respective entities, such as Clark County, the Red Cross, Metro Police, etc. Team Las Vegas included Councilman Stavros Anthony, Fire Chief Willie McDonald, and professional chef Joey Jacobson from TAP. They get 30 minutes to prepare an entree and dessert from the 5 items found in their emergency backpack. The teams also may select 5 items from what would be found in a typical pantry, such as canned vegetables, peanut butter cookies. They also get to select 5 cooking utensils. And with that, the clock was started.
2, 1, go!
Each competing team has a judge on the panel so as to keep it fair. And when the clock chimes after 30 minutes, the judges must sample and grade the food.
Mayor, you don't have to eat the whole thing, Mayor.
After the scores were tallied, it seemed to take another 30 minutes for the winner to be announced.
And the winner of the 3rd annual Emergency Kit Cook-Off is this is the best part of it, you know? Because you know, don't you? I know, but you're not going to say, are you? Because it's Clark County!
Now, we may not all have a chef in our homes to make our tuna, macaroni, and peanut butter taste delectable, but the message here is to make sure you don't dread opening your kit, and most importantly, have a kit.
Less than 60% of America is prepared today and has a plan to respond to an event that may happen. And so what we want to do is to make sure that families have plans not only to reunify, but where to meet in a disaster and have enough food to last 72 hours.
We're very lucky that we're a community that doesn't suffer a lot of large disasters like hurricanes, for example. But that puts us in a false sense of security that disasters don't happen. But the fact is they do happen in our community, and it's important to be prepared.
For more information on what to put into those kits, you can go to ready.gov. We also want to let you know that FEMA has an app that you can download that will alert you to emergencies in your area. Well, as we mentioned earlier in the show, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's just a reminder to make those important appointments to get your screening. But if you're having trouble making an appointment, you may have another option. Melissa Duran has that story.
It's hard to miss this bright pink truck coming down the road. And that's the point. This newly remodeled Mama Van by nonprofit Nevada Health Centers is saving women's lives throughout our state.
The Mama Van has been part of the Nevada Health Center since 1999. Our current vehicle that you see behind me was brought into service in 2008. And we travel all over the state of Nevada providing mammography screenings to women with insurance or without insurance.
When it comes to getting their proper screenings, Program Manager Colleen Petrosky says Nevada women definitely need some help.
Nevada ranks 46th in the nation for women actually receiving their screening. That's not a good number for the state of Nevada.
But the Mama Van is working to change that. This truck logs about 30,000 miles a year all over the state, giving women access to mammograms. For the rural communities, it's all about access.
When you live in a rural area that you have to travel 200 miles, life gets in the way. You know, your family, you keep saying, oh, next week, next month, and next thing you know, it's a year or two. And it is proven that early detection of breast cancer has far better outcomes than, finding it later on in the progression of the disease.
But it doesn't solely focus on rural areas. On this specific day, they're set up outside of the Martin Luther King Family Health Center here in Las Vegas. The need in our city is different.
For the populated areas such as Clark County, Washoe, Elko, it is all about people that don't have insurance. We tend to find a lot of women that don't have health insurance in the more populated areas.
And thanks to their many donations and sponsors, women without insurance get their mammograms for free. But this service is open to anyone with or without insurance, and Petrosky says it should not be ignored. According to breastcancer.org, about 1 in 8 U.S. women will develop invasive breast cancer over the course of their lifetime. This year, it's estimated approximately 246,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in women here in the U.S.
You need to know what your body is saying to you, so if you find a lump, don't procrastinate. Early detection is the best protection, and that is what the Nevada Health Center Mammo Van is about, is to bring that early detection so that women can then get this follow-up treatment that they may or may not need.
And this van is more than likely coming to your area soon and may help save your life. For City Beat, I'm Melissa Duran.
For more information on the Mammo van, you can call 877-581-6266. Thank you, Melissa Duran, for that story. Well, it's time for another break, and when we come back, we're going to take you to a very interesting race that combines cycling with an obstacle course. Stay with us.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
There's also an extended warranty option. There's just no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test that you needed at the doctor, so you won't be around in 2 years. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
Welcome back to City Beat from Las Vegas City Hall. You know, every year around this time, a very interesting race takes place in our community. It requires several skills: cycling, agility to get around obstacles, upper body strength, and last but not least, a sense of humor. Our cycling enthusiast, photographer, editor Eric Sorensen covers this race like a blanket every year. This year, the 10th anniversary is no different. He takes us to the wonderful world of cyclocross in Desert Breeze Park.
10 years ago, we never imagined being where we were today. We just started out to do a fun event for the people here in Las Vegas, the people who are attending Interbike, and it just turned into something magical. I think it shows that there's an appetite for fun cycling events in this town. It's not dependent necessarily on Interbike taking place. People just want some fun.
I've been racing this race since like 2011, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited. It's harder, I think it's more climbing, and then it's a lot of like repetition, like climb, a lot of stairs too, and then a lot of flyovers, so it's gonna be full on all day.
Brooke outdid himself this year with the sand pit.
We've had sand pits that were flat. They looked like something on the 17th hole, groomed and raked, and we said, no, not hard enough. So we've moved the sand pit to a hill so that it more mimics what I call a sand dune. And I venture to say there are going to be some people, some riders, who are cursing me as they slog through that, probably running instead of riding. It's going to be that difficult. That's going to be a place that spectators want to go hang out.
Lord. Oh, this is brutal.
Good job, Melinda.
Wow, this is like some serious sugar sand right here.
Caleb, get up there with your cardboard check.
There is no good line. It is all sucky deep.
Oh, Cross Vegas is very special to me because it was my very first cross race ever in 2008. However many years later, you know, I won the race. Holy
Hey, is it sinking in?
Not yet. Not yet. Here I am, I'm retired, and I'm just here spectating because this is one of the races that I don't think I'd want to miss. You know, I enjoy being here in person, and just the atmosphere and the energy and all of it that got me excited about racing it. Now I'm excited to be here as a spectator and be part of that too.
Mellison, 59, Wells. Oh, they're underway over here, and everybody's going through gears. 192. Chaos out there. Man, rolling. You got riders taking this way seriously at the back of the road. Come home with the win. We're looking for Molly Cameron. She should be coming to the line here momentarily.
talk to me even though I designed this parkour, huh?
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, you looked comfortable.
It was
you looked
good.
super comfortable.
It was hard though.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was hard to build, so I'm sure it's hard to ride.
Thanks for the difficult race.
You still talk to me even though I designed this course, huh?
It's better like this, you know?
It's better like this.
The better win.
Yeah.
That's important.
You look comfortable.
Not that much. I wasn't bad, but I wasn't good either. I was like, I was suffering, but that's the game, eh?
It's the game. Yeah. That's what you get paid for.
Thanks, eh?
We'll see you in Iowa.
Let's go.
Rick, how did it go tonight?
They loved it. They loved it. I'm worn out, more worn out than these guys, but I loved it.
Thank you, Eric Sorensen, for that story. And thank you for joining us for another City Beat. As we go to close, we're going to take you to Life is Beautiful, which took place downtown September 23rd through the 25th. And we want to remind you, stop by City Hall and check out our art. See you next time.
Life is beautiful! There you go.